Total insanity. Unbelievable insanity. Sorry about the pounding. There's nothing I could do about that. Just gotta make sure they're there. Nothing I could do about that. You know what? I was gonna wait till it was done, and it's not worth it. It's not worth waiting until it's done. I'm gonna tell you right now. All right. Okay, I just want to make sure you can hear me. I want everyone to see this because the whole point is wake up, wake up. And let me put this banner up. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Let me do this real quick. Okay, it's not. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me do one thing here. Just give me a second. It's worth it. This is going to be fantastic. I'm going through all this to honestly to just make sure everybody sees this. I mean, this is like when the night before the breaking of glass. This is you know, the night of the Cristal, whatever the hell it's called. Share this if you can, please. I mean, I'm going to put this up right now and start watching it. This is the beginning of the video I brought on here just to make sure it could be heard, and then I'll play the rest. Watch the whole thing, and I'm going to play the whole thing through unless they cut me off. But this has happened at a school. Now, keep in mind, in Germany, at certain points, if you were talking good about Jewish people or certain Jewish people, you could get kicked out of school, you could get fired, all kinds of things. Right now, please, sorry, my hair is fantastic. My arm's so numb right now. Even though I got acupuncture, it was actually really good, but it's still killing me. Okay, so here's the deal. Watch this. Just watch this.
We have this schmuck right here, apparently abusing children. Let's get into the facts of the matter. Let's get in via 770 KTTH. All right, cool. Let's see what video we have here. Read the rest here. Here's the video. Oh, good.
Positive things and role models that we should admire. Again, the example that was shared in the chat, which I went ahead and erased for us, was not appropriate, right? Especially as that individual has created so much division and hatred between people, and specifically spoken hatred to many different individuals.
So did Lincoln.
So I do apologize for kicking out of the conference as I went ahead and adjusted our settings, but the settings should be adjusted now. The chat should be locked for today, just because I realized that maybe that question wasn't clear enough. So we'll go ahead and skip on that for today. Okay, again, that individual has spoken hate to many individuals, and I don't think is an appropriate example for a role model. We should be admired. Okay, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started on our assignment.
That's the mom popping in going, what happened?
Yeah, like I said, I'm letting you know that I'm recording the conversation, and I'm
this is the mom,
Elsie Kusander,
talking.
Yes.
And I want to ask you about what happened today, this morning. What did that he deserved to be kicked out of your class conference?
Yes, of course. So this morning during our fifth period digital literacy class, we had a daily question on the whiteboard so that when students enter, they could enter their answer into the chat. And lately we've been talking about computer scientists and some of the research and things that they've done in the history of computer science to help us all today.
Uh-huh.
And the daily question was in regards to which of those computer scientists do you admire and why. I did mention to students that it could be a family member as well, or someone in their community, such as a pastor or a coach, or somebody that's helped them positively, just in case they couldn't come up with a computer scientist. Did mention...
Okay, so, hold on a second, sorry. Okay, so the point I'm trying to make here is, do you understand what's going on there? The teacher, because the kid said that Donald Trump was his hero because he's making America great and building a wall to keep out terrorists. Keep in mind, he's from another country, his family. They understand that along with great people like themselves, there are terrorists from like Middle East, if you believe in terrorism. Again, I'm not with that. I'm for open borders. This is not my thing. But in his parents' belief and what they understand is there's people coming through that are really bad, and there's terrorists coming through Mexico and places like that from other countries to come do harm. Again, I don't know that I believe all that I'm saying, but that's what that's what she's saying she understands. And, that's what the kid understood. So he thought, okay. So he said what he thought, and Donald Trump was his hero, and the lesson was very clear. Now I'm going to play for you this. No, I have to stream. Okay, give me 1 second on this. Sorry about the banging, but there's nothing I can do. You know what it is? I'm just going to tell you now. Keep listening. Just make sure you can.
Appreciate that. So.
So if you get this, if you're reading this, this is the mom and him having a talk, and the teacher's totally lying. So the point I'm trying to make here, sorry, I got to remove this. Okay, got it. Sorry. Now follow me. I mean, this is the point I'm trying to make is the teacher lied, but he kicked the kid. See, this has happened multiple times. There's a kid who was suspended. There's a kid who was suspended for having a Trump flag. Okay, that I get. It's political stuff. He should have been asked to take it down, but he was suspended. There's kids who've been kicked out of classes and things like that. I saw a teacher when I was working try to kick a kid out of class and I stopped it right there because I'm a special education teacher. I work within the classrooms with other teachers sometimes. And the teacher was mad because politically, this was back when Trump was first running, and this was in the middle of this Crenshaw and Slauson. The teacher was white. The student was mixed, Latin black. And he tells the teacher that he wants Trump to win and everything because Trump's the best, right? He's just he's being silly, whatever. But he said that, and the teacher told him that he needed to leave. I said he absolutely does not need to leave. You asked something, he answered it, and I agree with you, Jimmy. Yeah, it's insane. But yeah, so I mean, the point was, is the teacher asked him a question, he answered it. This teacher posted a question, the kid answered it. The kid was removed from chat. But see, this is just one case. But keep in mind, this is what's so important about this case. This is a kid who's of Latin background. Not his mom's not originally from here. And this is a white liberal kicking him out of the classroom for his political views. If you seriously don't get the Holocaust indications, if you don't get the Nazi indications of all that, you're insane. You're just insane. The fact is, if you don't realize that we are right in the middle of the beginning of night, the book, and Moishe's telling us, that's my point right here, people. Look at this. Moishe's telling us again, wake up, realize what's going on. Stop being stupid. If you're Jewish and you're not realizing what's going on, you're insane. If you're over the age of 40 and you don't fucking realize what's going on, you're insane. We've heard the stories. We grew up hearing the stories. Our parents had to relive the stories. Their parents were in the stories. It's only 3 generations back, 20s and 30s, 40s, like in that area. Man, that's not that long ago, people. Wake up. Wake up. People never thought that could happen. Wake up. It's happening. Only it's the people you don't think are doing it. And like I say, you're talking to somebody who I think it's Brandon Starka, who started the walk away movement. I mean, years ago, back after Trump got elected, and I started watching everything and finding out about Hillary and Weiner, the guy who was molesting kids that she hid because she was dating his wife. What Bill Clinton got away with and everything else. And I started hearing all these things, and then how the Bushes and the Clintons are really tight. And I started realizing the lies and the insanity, and it woke me up. So please wake up to this. Please share the video. Even if you just find that video and share it. I don't care if you hate me so much you don't want to share my thing. I hate you too, because everyone's stupid nowadays. If you're not stupid, I don't hate you. But if you don't realize that nobody's got your back in politics, but the fact is, right now, you're deciding between somebody, and I made this statement because I got it from somewhere else. This is stolen. And it was that Trump says what he believes. Biden says what he believes you want to hear. The difference is Trump is to the Republican Party or the Republicans, the Trump supporters are getting what they want. The Democrats are choosing to vote for a disgusting, putrid, nasty, horrible racist and Joe Biden as the president. I'm kidding, but yeah, I mean, Harris is horrible, but Joe Biden is a horrible racist. He spoke at Klan rally, everything. Look it up. Wake up, people. My Jewish people. This isn't a podcast. I just saw this and I flipped. I couldn't believe this. How this teacher thinks they have the right, and I'm a teacher. How they would ever think? I wouldn't care. I've had kids tell me that horrible things about Jewish people in class, and we discuss it. And I talk to them about it. I've had students say nasty shit to me about being white. Funniest thing was I had one student who was mad at me. He wasn't my student, but he was in my class trying to talk to a girl. And I told him, hey, out. And he goes, no, out. You're not in the class. I don't know what you're not getting. She's 12. You're in 9th grade. You're way older than her. It's weird. And you won't leave. And he goes, fuck you, cracker. And I go, whoa, I'm Jewish. So just so next time you want to be racial, get it right. He goes and left. We ended up being cool. He came back and apologized and everything else. But because I didn't go back and forth with him, I didn't get mad. I didn't do anything. I didn't go after him for it. He's a kid. They have their views. They think what they want to think. It's fine. You're a teacher. You allow for all views. You say, cool. Hey, if that's your hero, cool. Not my personal hero. I got to be honest. Personally, for me, I think Trump's fucking hysterical. But I'm saying this teacher could have went, look, not my personal hero. I know there's a lot of other people that aren't super thrilled and don't see the wall as a good thing, but Totally your option, your choice. And if that's your hero, good. And you completed the assignment, and that's what I asked you to do. That would have been a good teacher. This piece of shit teacher who did this, okay, this guy, he fucking decided that he was going to decide everything, and fuck freedoms, fuck rights, everything else. No, that's the problem. That's Nazism. That's what's got to be stopped. And that's what I'm saying. You're Jewish. If you have anyone who went through the Holocaust, you know what these things look like. You know what's going on right now, and you need to wake up. Mark Zuckerberg was saying that he is going to start cutting out any type of Holocaust denying and stuff like that, which good, because the Holocaust happened. I know it happened. I had family there. But do I think anything could have been whatever? Yeah, maybe. What I'm saying is, though, what we know here is, Alex, I'll put that up for a minute because I want to say it. We know Harris is the intended president because Nancy Pelosi already did the video where she wants the 25th. Thank you, Alex. Where she did the 25th Amendment. And in the 25th Amendment, the grammar is, and the gender speaking is him and his. Not his or hers, not theirs, him. If he can't do the duties of his office. So when Kamala becomes president and goes haywire, nobody can get rid of her based on the same thing because it's not about hers. And I know you're thinking, oh, no. That's how law works. Gender specific. This was written gender specific to him and his. Based on. So, and Nancy Pelosi is putting the 25th Amendment, if she's planning on winning, it is only to get rid of Biden. Well, I mean, people, and this is the thing is nobody gets it. Everyone's full of shit in the sense that it's not a race thing. We got to get past that. It's a lie. The whole race thing's a fucking lie. It's bullshit. There are racists of all kinds out there. There's supremacists of all kinds, but they're so minuscule and they're so not mattering in general. It's the powers that be that want to keep that going, to create control. That's all. Listen, not going to get too crazy with this. I want to share it. Even if you just find that video and share it, everybody needs to see what this teacher did because the teacher wasn't fired. The teacher was not fired immediately. If a teacher would have screamed at a kid for doing an Obama thing or made fun of or cut out a kid for doing an Obama thing, they would have been fired. I liked Obama. They would have been fired. That's the fact. I try to live in facts. Like Biden said, there's no room for facts and truth. Share, please.